Herobrine. We all know about the infamous creepypasta, and have all speculated about his existence. At least when you were younger, that is. Nowadays, it's almost a foregone conclusion that Herobrine is not an actual real entity in base Minecraft. But for a time, he was the quintessential definition of fear in the Minecraft community. So I decided to dive deep into this subject, pull out the Google Docs, and do some research to find out exactly why we were all so scared of Herobrine as kids. Now I know many of you have probably heard the story of Herobrine thousands of times at this point, so I'm going to make this part of the video very brief. An anonymous Minecraft player was playing in his world with very low render distance due to his terrible computer. He saw what looked to be a cow in the distance, but ended up being what looked like a, quote, another character with the default skin, but his eyes were empty. The user was noticing weird generations in his world, including random 2x2 structures and sand pyramids. The user went on the Minecraft forums to try and find out if anyone had experienced the same issue. This post was deleted shortly afterwards, and the user received a message from an account with the name of Herobrine, and the message simply said, "Stop." If anybody wants a very in-depth version of the history of Herobrine, I recommend watching Captain KRB's video about this subject, but don't watch it now, finish this video first. I need to keep that viewer retention as high as possible. I'll make sure to leave the link in the description. Medical news today describes scopophobia, also known as the fear of being stalked, as, quote, an excessive fear of being watched. Scopophobia is a very common fear that almost anyone can have. That does not just extend to the fear of being stalked, but seen in any given manner. However, for the sake of this video, we will just be focusing on the fear of someone watching you when you don't know why they are watching you. Herobrine in his very nature, and the story around him, is a living embodiment of this fear, a fear that many kids especially can have. Let's be honest here, everyone watching this video, or almost at least everyone, has believed as a kid at least one time that Herobrine was in their Minecraft world. You see a weird bug where water doesn't flow properly, must be Herobrine. You see some weird terrain generation, that must be Herobrine. You see a ton of clickbait Minecraft videos as a kid where Herobrine was inside of these people's worlds. People never lie on the internet, right? Obviously, people lie on the internet. The internet itself is the ultimate way of gaining attention. Let's use that word attention for a second. Why is this entity paying attention to us, not killing us or hurting us, but just watching from a distance? Have you ever really thought about it before? What would be the motivation of Herobrine? Being creepy and wanting to mess with people? How does that make Herobrine any different than Reddit users? All of this was speculation that we all felt. That we wanted to be a part of something that everyone our age believed in. So, if you're below the age of like 12, skip to the next part of this video. 3, 2, 1. I warned you. So you know that guy Santa Claus? Yeah, he's obviously not real. How did Santa work? Someone told you about him. You believed in his existence, because why would anybody lie about anything ever? And then around 4th to 5th grade, your friend Tyler says, Santa isn't real, it's just your parents. And you write him off. But that little sliver of doubt is placed in the back of your mind. Until a few years later, you come to the inevitable realization that it was never real and it was just so you could believe in something. I may be speaking on behalf of many people when I say this, but this is exactly how my belief in Herobrine went as a child. I was told about him, I believed. People eventually said he wasn't real. I still believed. But eventually, I came to the realization that a billion-dollar company does not want to traumatize kids with a fake Minecraft player haunting their world. For example, one time my friend Jack and I were playing Minecraft on his Xbox 360. In this world, we were in a snowy tundra at night with no beds to sleep through the night. And being kids, we left the game on peaceful mode. so we just sat in one spot to wait out the night. The feeling was eerie until we started thinking we were seeing Herobrine across the river from us. Naturally, I told everybody in my class that I saw Herobrine, and being in the 3rd grade, many people believed me. Of course, it wasn't actually Herobrine. It was most likely some kind of flower that made me think I saw 2 glowing eyes. But don't we all have a story like this? Something happening where we wanted to believe? And don't we all have a story similar like this, but about Santa? We all want to believe, and when you want to believe in something so bad, when it finally, quote, happens, you're in fear. There are thousands of videos on the internet talking and or showing Herobrine being real. And to the eyes of a kid, these seem like the most real videos in the world. For this little segment of the video, I'm going to be showing 2 notable videos from a while back that show that Herobrine is in someone's world. They are very clearly ironic and meant to be a joke, but may have been actual attempts at convincing people that Herobrine existed. I'll be using a playlist on YouTube made by Unreal Galaxy that has fortunately compiled tons of videos over the years of Herobrine sightings. The first video I want to look into is uploaded by Eric Young, named, quote, Herobrine Sighting, which was uploaded over 13 years ago. In this video, Eric talks about how some weird things have been happening in his world. For example, random blocks floating in the sky. He then says he was, quote, confronted by a strange character and, quote, had the default skin, but the eyes were white and he had a bow. Do not forget the bow, guys. Do not forget the bow. He then goes on to say that he has 3 photos of Herobrine. Okay, great, now we have something to work with. Oh no, we don't, because the photos are all corrupted in some way. But here comes the real shocker. Eric shows us one photo of him helping teach his friend Redstone when Herobrine shows up in the corner of the video. That's it. It's over, guys. Herobrine is now confirmed. This one is a bit of an ironic video nowadays, and I genuinely cannot tell if it was a joke or it was some kid trying to get attention. Well, if that was his goal, there you go, Eric. Here's your attention. Although I had about a 1st grade reading level when you made this video, so maybe this was a little too late. Another thing to note in this Minecraft version that Eric used is that in this video he is playing an alpha version 1.2.0, which coincidentally was only a month and a half after skins were officially added to Minecraft. Now I'm not going to scroll on the skin decks for 15 minutes just to find out if the Herobrine skin was uploaded in between the addition of skins and the creation of this video. But even if that was the case, it's not like it's hard to white out the eyes of a Minecraft Steve skin. Or hell, even doing it afterwards in Microsoft Paint would be convincing enough for this low quality of an image. The next video I want to look at is a video posted by creeperassassin87, who shamefully has more subscribers than me at the time of writing this script. This video is titled, quote, Real Herobrine Sighting 100% Proof. According to our friend here, he heard the sound of somebody opening his door. He went to investigate when he found Herobrine outside his house. This video is different from other Herobrine sighting videos because instead of having the name tag Herobrine, this one has no name tag. I guess creeperassassin87 wasn't lying. It is 100% proof. Well, of course there is a catch, and that is that this whole video is recorded with F1 pressed down, so gamer tags don't show up anyways. Herobrine apparently keeps chasing him, and then the lamest chase ever proceeds to happen. He gets cornered, magically escapes, and the chase keeps going, yada yada yada, etc, whatever the hell. This one is very clearly fake, with Creeper Assassin's friend very clearly playing Herobrine and then filming this almost like a movie. So why am I bringing up these old cringe Herobrine sighting videos? I bring them up because they help explain the horror of Herobrine that many people had. Looking back at these videos, yeah, they're definitely fake. But if you watch this video at the age of 8 years old again, would you believe it? I'll make sure to leave the playlist in the description so everybody can go on a quick nostalgia trip, because some of these videos have millions of views nowadays. Again though, go check them out after you're done with this video. Herobrine has his reasons for being scary. He has a demented looking appearance, and the origins of why he exists in the game are practically unknown to everyone. A part of it that is definitely scary is the fact that the player has no way to deal with him aside from deleting the world. We don't understand Herobrine, and maybe that is why he's so scary, similar to if a random person was stalking you. I know comparing a fictional character to a real-life stalker is a very large stretch, but I seriously can't come up with a better example than that's what Herobrine is practically based off of. He is an anomaly that is unknown to us all, a villain with no goal, a ghost with no home to protect. For example, I recently uploaded a video where I played Minecraft with the Minecraft mod From the Fog. This mod adds Herobrine into your world. However, in this mod, unlike other Herobrine mods, he jump scares you, he walks near you, he mines blocks alongside you, he watches you, even when you don't know he is there. And most of the time, you never see him behind you until it's too late. No matter how far you go, he will always follow you. So why were we all so scared of him? Honestly, I can't give myself a definitive answer on why he was so scary. Yes, of course, the idea of being stalked was creepy, but it wasn't what caused me to quit multiple survival worlds with my cousin and friends. There was something else that was there, a factor that I cannot seem to properly find. Please, if you have any ideas, leave them in the comments, because I genuinely have hit a roadblock on what overall was the reason why he was so scary. Maybe it was the multiple Herobrine horror stories I watched on YouTube that added wood to a burning fire. Maybe it was the fake videos depicting Herobrine as an evil entity that would try to kill me and make me lose all my valuables. Or maybe it was the story on how he could affect my world. There are thousands of things that it could be, and I can't narrow it down to just one thing. Perhaps it was everything that was built up over time. Old versions with low render distance, fog giving the illusion of something hiding out there, or strange bugs and glitches that, to a kid, you don't understand. What I can say for certain is that Herobrine is an insanely in-depth topic, a historical book that many people read but don't fully understand. Or maybe it was those stupid Minecraft school videos that traumatized us all.